What's up, old school homies? Today we're going to talk about some of my old school homies. And I'm really sentimental about things, but for some reason, my friends faded away. A lot of the history friendships that I had, and most sadly, my stepbrother. I think about my stepbrother every day, and I can't find what happened to him. But, really, what happened to my old school homies? I had a whole entire clique of friends from school, and we were really close, and we developed from elementary school early on. I would say me and Bobby met up first. I was kind of a loner, like I said. Even when I was a really small child, I was a loner. And Bobby came up to me, and he wanted to be my friend. I mentioned him in another video. We were cool all along in elementary school, middle school, high school, right there with each other spiritually, just kind of into surfing and skating and, being California kids. So Brad even had more lenient parents that let him just kick it and skate and do whatever. So me and Brad, we used to kick it all the time too. And those are the friends that I've had since kind of like elementary school, I would say. Maybe Brad a little bit later, but Bobby was like my friend from first grade. And it was cool. He came up to me and proposed a friendship. And he's a really good guy, like a family guy and everything. So, what happened to my friends? It's turned from us three adding on other pieces to the puzzle, and I was always some weird kingpin of weird ideas and crazy stuff. Like when you're a kid, you like to do like skateboarding and BMXing, and I did surfing and all of the extreme kind of stuff for my group, so that we had our cool factor, and then they could all, even if they didn't do all the crazy stuff that I did, they could still kind of wear the swag, and they had a mascot. That's kind of how I saw it, because my friends were never as extreme as me, and eventually I faded kind of off my main group of friends to more of a singular friendship with my friend Arthur. Arthur was different. He was a Russian guy. He was born in Moscow. I think he came to America when he was 6 with his mom. Mom had to pay maybe $16,000 to bring him here. He was kind of advanced. He was just smart, and his mom made good money. So I loved hanging with him. He always had good toys. We always played with our remote control cars together, and because my parents were, giving me whatever I needed to. I wasn't quite as fancy as Arthur, but he was a really good guy too. He still is. All of my old school friends are really good people. It's just I fade off like of people into other people, and then I fade off them and other people. I don't use people, but I learn everything I can from certain people, and then it's just kind of I like to learn from new people. Like I crave new friendships, and it's sad, but I fade away. All right. So what's up, new school homies?